Those who look for beauty will surely find it. Let's start this video with a little bit of playtime and some snapshots. Giovanni loves to hang upside down and he loves pressure. That's what we're doing. And Amelia found a new way to go downstairs. And look at Gianna, she's just kind of looking at her. Down, down, down. I have to say, once she gets down the stairs, she comes up like a spider monkey. I wish I had that ability. And now she's changed clothes yet again, and she's put on her makeup, and she asked me to take a video and some snapshots of her. So that's what I did. She absolutely loves to pose for the camera and take pictures right now. So you know what? You're only 5 for a little while. Might as well enjoy it, right? As soon as she finishes posing, you know, she runs straight for me. Can I see? Can I see? Can I see? I want to see my pictures. And she smiles from ear to ear. I just love it. And next is just a little snippet of the thunderstorm as it rolled in across the lake. It was so beautiful. And here are some of my roses up on the terrazza. They're beautiful, vibrant colors. I didn't adjust the color. That's the color they are. And I'm going to show you with my hand here in a second how big each one of these actually is. They don't look that big, do they? Watch this. Look at the size of these things. They're huge, gorgeous. Enjoying life. It's Sergio's last day here for a little bit. I hate that. We have 2 cars here now because he's taking one back to the Capitol, so we'll stay here today when he leaves. I hate that. All the work down below, the dirt work. It rained last night, which is a great thing to help pack that dirt down and level. They're going to use the compacting tool again Monday. So we're going to take a little trip today and go, the town right below us that I always show on my videos is Santa Catarina. And where we're going to go is, let me show you. It'd be better if I show you. Let's look. See? Oh, there we go. This is down here, Santa Catarina. And then we'll go this way and around this mountain. And that will be San Antonio. And then around this way is Banacho, around that mountain over there. Yeah? So we're just going to go see, and they've told us that you can actually climb through the mountain up to Godinez, which we don't think you can, but we're going to see. And then Godinez comes lake around this way to our house. So I got a tickle in my throat. So that's what we're doing today. I hope it's fun. I hope the kids don't get sick. Remember to make each day your masterpiece. And it's always a perfect day to be a princess. And don't forget to smell the roses, or at least sit by them along the way. Go fast.
I can't, Mom.
Why?
Because it's snowing.
Because what?
Because the sun.
Oh. Okay, I don't know if you caught that, but number one, this is a huge deal that Giovanni can ride this thing. My little brother used to have one called a green machine, and I saw it and I just knew Giovanni could learn to do it and he would love it. Now, he said he can't go fast. Why? Because of the sun. And this is a great example of why we can't go walking down Pennahatchel very much in midday heat. He melts. Usually he can make this thing hum around and around and around. Oh my goodness, look, we have a new driver. She just loves it. All three kids take turns with Daddy on the slow part of our journey down the hill. Look at her. She's doing a great job. All right, now here we go over to San Antonio Polopo. Look at that truck full of people and it's starting to rain. Let the fun begin. Okay, we're almost to the point of being able to see the lake. Hang on, it gets really beautiful. And then we got a couple shots of the town. It's a beautiful town as well. And as we drove through, I couldn't believe it was as big as it was. Not huge, but bigger than Santa Catarina. Okay, around this curve, you start to see the town up in the mountain. It just is beautiful, and there's a beautiful church up in there. I think I caught that on here as well. Now my husband thinks that the yellows and the blues and the greens are so gorgeous, and so do I. And he said, why don't they paint all of their homes? Look how pretty that would be. Yes, he's right, it would be incredible. Just imagine if all this was colorful like Sergio said. Now we gotta fit through here. It doesn't look that narrow on camera, but it's just so narrow. They don't leave you much room in these little towns. And so these kinds of adventures I only do when Sergio's here, because me with 3 children trying to navigate a new little town like this, no. And he was brave, took this corner, those boys are playing football or soccer, and then he takes this corner, we're heading towards the lake, then he takes the next corner, here we go. Yeah, look at this, it's just beautiful all along the lake, golly. And pretty soon you'll see the area where the ladies wash their clothes. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Let's get around this truck, and I think right past here there's some ladies hanging out, and then we saw this little area and we thought, what is that? But it's where they do laundry. Look at those boats down there. It's just so beautiful. People selling stuff, people walking. It's a nice tourist little town as well. Pretty quiet. Here it is, the local laundromat. It's called a pila, and they wash clothes down there. There's a bunch of little bays, and that's how they scrub and wash their clothes. Pretty interesting. As we rounded the corner, we saw these houses and beautiful green areas. I think it's only accessible by boat. We never saw a road that actually went down that way. When the girls ask to take pictures and make faces like they make, well, I just jump right in. Why not? It sure is fun. We're actually in a restaurant in Guatemala City in this video, and here we're actually in Coban. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, it was so gorgeous in person. A good swim area and touristy area. It was a lot of fun to see.
Giovanni.
And up there, yes, up, that's a bathroom. Sergio joked. He said that's a handicap bathroom. And of course, he and Gianna had to try it. Oh my gosh. No matter where we go, it's always, remember, always a great day to be a princess. Do a little dance, sing a little song, and live your life. Okay, check this out. Yes, there's railings, but couldn't you slip right through there? I don't know. With Giovanni and the girls in dresses that they're stepping on at times, I was a little bit nervous. We did pretty good, and they had a lot of fun, and we got a lot of great pictures and videos, but boy, I didn't take my eyes off of them.
Yep.
Oh, what's this over here, Giovanni? Look, up here, the bird.
It's a bird.
So we found this perfect little bitty table with 3 teeny tiny stools and thought this will be a great place to get a video or a picture. We could not convince Giovanni to look at the camera, as always, so I told him there was a bird. He couldn't find the bird up in the sky, and he was really disappointed. Time to count the water bottles. I see 6. On a motorcycle. What do you see? And we're going back up the road after church, and look, a tree has fallen, and they are removing the tree rapidly. Look at him. Look at him with his machete. Bam, bam, bam. They got that tree out of the way in nothing flat. I couldn't believe it. Why did the tree fall? Because of the rains the last 2 days. And I was explaining to the kids on the way down to church, we have to go slow and be watchful because it's been raining. Now I think they know what I meant. Yesterday we stopped for a landslide. The mountainside had given way after a rain. Gotta be careful around here. Oh, and you think that's the road crew? No, that's the people that live close by, locally. And they are probably just as happy as they can be because guess what? Firewood, firewood, things to sell, things to use at home. Look at that. They come out in droves to gather up the wood after a tree falls. Oh, look, look. They've got half of the road cleared. It's almost our turn to go.
Well, you can't. You gotta wait your turn. There's a lot of traffic. Look at that. Wow, that was a big tree that fell, huh?
I am trying on a wheat bill. This is called a wheat bill, and it's what the native ladies wear here. Isn't this a beautiful one? Look it up close. These are the narwhalis or narwhal. I think it's narwhalis. It's like the Mayan calendar. Each one stands for a different month and a different has a different meaning. So anyway, it's kind of like the Chinese calendar when you go into a Chinese restaurant. But look up close. It's just beautiful. The whole thing. Let's see if I can. And look at that lace. Wow. And then look at this part. Isn't that pretty? Look at that work. All of that work. And then on the bottom, look at that. This is beautiful. So we bought this in Coban when we were there. And I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful top. Anyway, they wear bigger shirts there, and their skirts are fuller, so they just look kind of full and short. But I think I'm kind of cold in this because it's cold up here where I am. There's the lake, see? And it's breezy and cold way up here. It's cold. Let me shut this door. I think I'll wear like a tank top under it, you know, like a fitted one. And then I think that I will enjoy it more because I don't like the breeze blowing up my shirt. And I don't know, but I think it's just gorgeous. Look at that. And then I've got on crazy pants that don't go with it, and I don't care. I mean, I'm home. We went to church, and now I'm home for the day. So these are my crazies, and I even ripped out the arch in these and had to fix them. So these are my around the house crazies. So anyway, I just had to show you this while I had it on. Isn't it just gorgeous? Wait, let's look again. Oh, look at those colors. Look at those colors. Wow. It's gorgeous. I love it. And here we have Giovanni enjoying his iPad. I love to watch him with his iPad. Hi, buddy. And a few memories with my grands back in July of 2019. Oh, I love these kids. Yes, I had full hands with 3 littles, but you know what? These grands, oh my goodness, they are yummy. And this isn't all of them. And here we have Giovanni in 2016. We worked in the swimming pool all the time. It sure did help improve a lot of different aspects for Giovanni. And here we have Giovanni with some of his cousins. Now remember, Giovanni, Micah, right there, and Everett, there's Everett with the red hair. They are only 3 to 4 months apart. Micah is the oldest, then Everett, and then Giovanni. Giovanni couldn't even sit up. Poor little guy. He struggled so much. There we are, still feeding Giovanni. And here's the girls. Look how tiny they were. Oh my goodness, look at that. Well, that's it for this video. That's a lot in one video, don't you think? I love the memories, and I love the grandkids. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of strawberries. Hang on, let me get them out of this bag. There we go. I miss my grands. That's probably been the hardest thing about moving to Guatemala, is missing my family, my kids, my sister, my mom, my grands, you know, family. Other than that, everything's gorgeous and beautiful. If I could just get my husband here full time, wouldn't that be great? But yeah, I do miss my grands. I got to talk to them yesterday on the phone, video chat, and oh, I just love it. I love to see their smiles. You know, I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if they're paying attention. If they just carry me around and you see their face and they're smiling. I mean, they're little, and who cares if they talk to you or not at this point? Although they did. I mean, we had fun talking, but there's been a lot of times where, you know, you just get to see their pretty little smiles and know they're happy and healthy and growing, and hey, that's good enough for right now, right? You gotta take what you can get. So, anywho's, I love looking back at the memories. I used to keep them a lot of the time, and had so much fun with them, and had a house full of kids. And yes, I had 3 littles starting over, but I always said yes. If they called and said, can you keep them? You bet I can. I don't care what time, morning, noon, or night. Let me have those babies. So I miss that. Anyway, Sergio left. He's on his way back to Texas, and we are here again, just the kids and I, and making our way, you know, and enjoying life, and they're going to school, and all the things. All the remodeling continues on the house, and the ladies will be here tomorrow to help me with the cooking and the cleaning and all of the things. So, gosh, you guys, I was looking at the cost of daycare prices alone, not to mention private school, because I had my kids in private school before we came here, the girls. But I was looking at the cost of just daycare for one kid full time and private school. This is so much more affordable. What a great option, and what a great opportunity we have. So anyway, I got to get off here. I don't want to yak too much. It was a great video, lots of great memories. If you have a kiddo with any kind of unique abilities, get them in the swimming pool. Giovanni has done great with water. You know, he's fallen in a couple times, and now he's terrified, but he's warming back up to it. And water was a great thing for him when he was learning to use his arms and legs and try to be mobile. So make sure to get your kids in the pool. Also, I was going to say, the pediatrician that we did go see, after not getting a diagnosis of autism or being anywhere on the spectrum in Amarillo, Texas, actually it was in Dallas. Oh, my electricity just went off. Second time today, the generator's on. Anyway, we took him, drove him all the way to Dallas, Texas with the girls, probably when he was 3 years old, I guess, 3 or 4. And the little psychologist there just didn't even give him more than 15 minutes of an exam, and said it's all due to his microcephaly, even though, yes, all these things mimic autism. We can't give him that diagnosis because he has a primary of something else. And so all of these things that he's doing, all of the behaviors, all of the stuff is going to relate back to that. Well, over the years we've watched him, and we know, I mean, Sergio's a doctor, I'm a nurse, we study, we read, we are expose ourselves to different things. We know, right? Well, we take him to the doctor here first time, you know, just last week, and he was like, obviously he's on the spectrum. You know, he said, I you know, without official tests or whatever, to really label things, but he said most definitely. Doesn't take it that long with Giovanni, and you see it. So it validated for me, even though here they don't have the services that they do in Amarillo, and he missed out on a lot of different things that, you know, you still have access to some of those, but they cost out the nose. So just keep trying and keep pushing. If you're the mom and the dad, grandma, grandpa, you know that baby better than anybody, and don't give up. Be the squeaky wheel. Your kids deserve those services. And no, you don't want them tagged with some kind of diagnosis. That's not the thing. The thing is, you want them to be all they can be. And you want to educate yourself and learn. And when they take the opportunity away and say, oh, it's all related to their primary microcephaly or whatever their primary is, and we can't have two diagnoses, okay, whatever, thanks for just kicking us in the teeth. But here, you know, just getting the validation at this point, because now Giovanni's 7 and we read and study and we do a lot of stuff here with him ourselves. And, you know, and YouTube videos are great. You can learn a lot on those. But anyway, it just validated that what we have known for all these years, it felt kind of good, you know? And not that I want him tagged like that, but I just, you know, it's nice to know that we weren't barking up the wrong tree for 7 years. So anyway, you guys, I got to get off here. I'm making spaghetti noodles and mac and cheese and strawberries, and you know, it's kid food. So I'm gonna go make kid food. You guys have a great day, and say a prayer for me. I'll say a prayer for you. Jesus loves you, and I'm trying, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.
Hey friends, those who love you don't clip your wings. They add another feather so you can fly even higher. Remember that one.